Hey guys, or hey Jesters. So today I'm going to be doing a 50 questions no one ever asks. So let's get started. Hey guys, and I just want to say I got these questions online. So yeah. Okay. From www.whatapad.com. If you guys ever want to do these. Okay, so 1. Are you holding on to something that you need to let go of? Not really, I don't think. I don't know. What is the difference between living and existing? Living and existing. Existing means like you're here and you exist and it's real. Exist means it's real, like it actually exists. And then living is where you're alive and you're living. Because existing can be like something not alive, like a tree is existing. So living is more like you can eat, you can move, you're not really eating, but you can move and you're alive and you know what's going on. But existing is more just like it's a thing. It's this thing that's there, that's real. Have you ever cried because you were so happy? I think I have, but I don't know the time. When was the last time you wrote a letter to someone on a paper? A long time. I don't really write letters on paper. I do send people letters. Not really letters, but like paragraphs. Okay. If you had a friend who spoke to you in the same way that you speak to yourself, how long would you allow the person to be your friend? Honestly, I speak to myself very nicely though. I don't say anything rude. So honestly, I'd love to be my friend for a long time. Sometimes I say something rude to myself, but I usually don't. I usually just say nice things. Do you ever experience deja vu? No. If we learn from our mistakes, why are we always afraid to make a mistake? Because if you make a mistake, people could hate you for that thing that you do. Even though you learn from them, people could still just be mad at you because you can make a mistake and you can do something wrong and then somebody gets to be mad. So that's why. Is it out of your reach or have you just not stretched yourself far enough? I don't know. In the haste of our daily lives, what are you not seeing? I don't know either. What do you want right now? Right now, I want... Honestly, I don't even know what I want right now. I want food. I'm hungry. Because they said right now. And at this moment, right now, I want food. And I want to go to Florida. Okay. Do you miss anyone right now? Yes, I miss all my IVFs. And the reason why I'm saying I miss them is because I've never even met them, which it might seem weird, but yes, I do miss them. Okay. How do you know whether it is time to continue holding on or to let go? Okay. How to know if you're to continue or let go is if you really enjoy something, then you should keep doing it. But if you know you've done it for so long and it's like your time to give it up, then you should give it up. But I know it can be hard to give things up, but sometimes you just know it's your time to end it because you're getting older and you have other stuff in your life. You're too busy to do that, even if you love to do it. But sometimes if you love it so much, you can find time to do it. You can make time for it. So it all depends on your situation. Are you happy with yourself? Somewhat. What is one fear that you know is holding you back? Probably one fear. Well, not really holding me back, but just like making me not have as much fun. 2 things. 1, I cannot swim, and just water in general. I'm not really afraid of water, but I just cannot swim. So I'm not really afraid of that. I can't do it. And then another thing is scary rides. Not that it's holding me back. It just makes me not have as much fun. And I feel like more people, if I told them I like those things, would want to do stuff with me. I just feel like I limit so many things we can do with someone. If they were like, what do you want to do today? It'd be more boring stuff because I'm afraid or can't do things. I can't ride a bike. I can't swim. I cannot skate. I don't like scary rides. I don't like heights. All those things limit. Because so many people would be like, I want to go swimming, want to go bike riding, want to go to an amusement park, want to go zip lining. And I'd be like, no, I don't like all those things. So I'd limit a lot of things. Okay, where would you expect yourself to be in 5 years? Probably in 5 years, how old would I be? I'd be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Probably like thinking about moving out or have already moved out. And yeah, that's probably it. Not married or having kids yet. Not even probably having a boyfriend yet. I don't know. Maybe just getting a boyfriend? I don't know. Okay, what would you done that you were proud of? What have you done that you're proud of? I have, well, I graduated high school. I'm pretty proud of that. I've gotten an A in math one time and I was pretty proud of that. So yeah, those are some things I'm pretty proud of. What do you sometimes pretend you understand that you really don't? Sometimes I pretend to understand school and like academics. I don't really anymore, but I used to pretend. Yeah. Like I'm just like, yeah, because I don't want someone to keep explaining it to me. Because every time they explain it, I'm pretty sure I'll never understand it. So, you would have to really explain it in like a dumbed down way. Like almost like a grade 1 can understand. Because I'm very dumb in academic way. Just letting everybody know that. In what way, wait, what are you procrastinating on right now at this moment? I don't know. Not really anything. In what way are you your worst enemy? I don't know. What big lesson could people learn from your life? Here's one big lesson. Don't mess up friendships. Think before you say something. Because I don't really do that. Well, I sort of do, but not really. And I mess up a lot of friendships. So, yeah, that's horrible. What mistakes do you make over and over again? Here's a mistake I make over and over. It's almost the same as my last answer, but it's that I don't think of what I say and I keep messing up friendships. So yeah, that's what I keep doing over and over. What would you pick? The one you love but doesn't love you back, or the one who loves you? The one that, wait, what would you pick? The one that loves you? Oh, the one you love but doesn't love you, or the one that loves, oh, so you're saying the one that loves you but you don't love them, or you love them but they don't love you. Probably the one that loves me, just because if I don't love them, I'd probably gain to love them. I would evolve and I would start to love them because they love me, and they'd be showing me so much love that I'd probably end up loving them. So, okay, what's the #1 thing you intend to accomplish before you die? Probably just meet a lot of my IPFs. That's really one thing I really want to accomplish. And travel a lot. And become a YouTuber. But I don't know if a YouTuber is actually going to be possible. So I'm just going to say travel and meet my IPFs. And become a makeup artist. Okay. Which places do you want to go before you get old? I want to go to Paris. I want to go to Florida again. I want to go to meet M. So Florida to meet M. I want to go to LA again, maybe, so I can maybe try to meet some more of my YouTubers that I like. Or I want to move to LA, but I can still travel there too before I move, maybe. I want to go back to New York. I want to go to Bora Bora. I want to go to I don't know if I already said Paris, and I want to go to Australia. What has the little voice inside your head been saying lately? Well, okay, not really saying stuff, but it's more just like when I'm about to go to sleep, I just think a lot of things. And it's basically just thinking about like my life and my decisions and how everything, and it gets me like stressed. Because it's like, oh my god, my life's horrible, I need to change it, I need to do this. Oh my god, I'm so boring, I don't have any friends, oh my god. And then I freak out. And then when I get up in the morning, I'm like, it's okay, it's all okay, just live your life the way it is, and things will play out the way it should be. And that's what I really need to learn too. What temptations would you better off removing from your life? I don't know. What is the single worst quality a person can have? So worst quality is probably not understanding people. It's probably worst quality. And just like overall, like being in a bad mood all the time and you can't change your mood. Because that's a really bad quality. Because getting a job or anything, you always have to be happy. No matter if you actually are happy or not. It's one of the biggest things in a job. Is when you're working, you have to always be happy. And treat people with kindness and respect. Because if you don't do that, people aren't going to want to come back to your store or restaurant or wherever you work. they're gonna be like, well, that person was rude. I don't want to ever come back. And that's what I'm learning in school right now. So, what will you never know for sure? Never know if I will get a boyfriend. Well, that's only right now, but yeah, okay. I don't know. What song reminds you of good times from teenage years? Well, I'm still a teenager, so I don't know, honestly. I like a lot of songs. Probably like a High School Musical song that came out, just because those are more like younger teenage years. If today was the last day of your life, what would you want to do? I'd want to meet Nanny Carissa with them. Yeah, that's what I want to do. If you lost everything tomorrow, whose arms would you run into to make everything okay? That's my best friend who I've never even met, but yeah, I would want to do that. If your entire life was a movie, what title would be the best fit? Shy but fun girl. I don't know. The girl that's shy and fun. The life of the girl who's shy and fun. I don't know. Or the life of the girl who only watches YouTube and has IVFs. I don't know. Something like that. What's something you don't care about even though lots of people do seem to care about it? Politics. Like voting and politics, Donald Trump, and just, I don't give a flip. Or like the news in general, like just watching the news, or sports. Oh my god, sports is one of the biggest things. In my family, like everyone in my family loves sports, and we always get together for family dinners to watch sports. And I'm just like, who gives a flip? Like I honestly don't even understand any sports. When did you last laugh so much it hurt? I laugh all the time, but I don't know if I laugh that much. And the last time I laughed that much, I honestly don't even know. But I laugh a lot. Like I'm laughing like all the time. What would you do differently if you knew that no one was judging you? Probably not care how I look. Even though I don't really care how I look anyway, but I would more not care how I look. Like I would more just like probably not even get dressed if I wasn't going out. Well actually, if nobody's judging you at all, then you can go out in that, because nobody would judge you. So yeah, I would go out and I wouldn't care. And I would more not care about filming in front of everybody. Okay, if you could start over, what would you do differently? Not mess friendships up. What makes you smile? My IBF's texting me, watching my favorite YouTubers, and yeah, probably just that. What is your greatest weakness? I'm not gonna like advocating for myself and initiative. Well, showing a lot of initiative, I'm not really that great at. And I'm not gonna like asking questions. Like I need to ask more questions and just be like, my greatest weakness is like just not like I'm just very shy. Okay, describe the next 5 years of your life and your plans in a single sentence. I don't know, probably move out, probably get a boyfriend maybe, I don't know, probably not actually. Probably just move out and maybe try to become a YouTuber. I don't even know if that was my sentence, but anyway. Do you consider yourself the hero or the villain in your story? I consider myself the hero, I guess. I'm in the middle though. Because I'm not like a totally good person, but I'm also not a totally horrible person. Like I don't do really, really bad things, but just sometimes here and there I can mess up and do horrible things. But I think everyone does. Like everyone messes up here and there in their life and makes mistakes and does things that might make people upset and then you regret doing them. But you know, you don't intentionally mean to be rude to people. It just happens, and that's what happens to me all the time. I could just say things I don't think are rude or will hurt anybody, but then it actually does, and then I feel bad. And then I try to make it up to them, but then they don't seem like they want to make it up to me. Or they care that I'm trying to make it up. There's like, you messed up already and there's nothing you can do to fix it. So, that's what I have to do with a lot. Okay. Who's somebody or something, or what's something positive you try to keep in mind when negativity surrounds you? Well, okay. When something negative comes or I do something bad, I always try to like tell myself that it's okay and everything will work out. Because if I'm sad or upset, I always tell myself that. I'm always like, it's gonna be okay. It's it's gonna be, like, whenever something goes wrong, like, if I do something that makes me frustrated, makes me mad, or I'm upset, I always tell myself, it's gonna be okay, everything will work out for a reason, and it's all okay. Like I always try to be positive to myself and tell myself that. Like, I say this out loud, I'm like, it's okay, it's all gonna work out, you can do this, you got this, because I try to make myself happy. I usually do that, and then I say negative stuff again. I say something negative to begin with, then I go positive, and then I go negative again. So yeah. Okay, what's something you always look forward to? I always look forward to coming home from school and watching my YouTube videos. And I always look forward to the weekend when I'm not working. Not that I don't like my job, I love it. And I prefer to have more relaxing days. Okay, how would you describe yourself in one word? Caring. What helps you stay positive? What helps you stay positive when you feel lost and alone? Just watching YouTube and being, just watching YouTube and texting my IVFs. What is one of your favorite quotes? Okay, here's one of my favorite quotes. Don't be sad that it's over, be happy that it happened. I have a lot of other favorite quotes, but I just don't know them at the moment. Okay, what's your motto in life? Well, this is not really a motto, but this is something I made up. That's like my catchphrase. And this is what I always say. Sometimes, some people, some things. And what that really means is that sometimes, some people can do some things that are just like, what the heck? Like, why would you do that? Or like, come on, like, really annoying. Okay, what such who inspires you? My YouTubers? No, my YouTubers. My favorite YouTubers and my IVFs. Who is the most and my family. Who is the most influence in your life, in you? Who has the most influence in you? My family, my friends, like my IVFs, and the YouTubers I watch. What's the weirdest thing you have ever heard someone say? The weirdest, I don't know, I've heard a lot of weird things, but I don't honestly know right now. What are you grateful for? I'm grateful for my IVFs, the YouTubers that I watch, and my family. And just food, and having a house, and having like a healthy, nice life with like having a wealthier life. Not really wealthy life, but you know what I mean. And finally, the last question is, if you could ask a single person one question and they had to answer truthfully, who and what would you ask? Well, I don't think I would just ask one person. I'd probably ask like all my IVFs, and I would ask, what do you think of me? Honestly, what do you think of me? Because I just want to know what people really think of me. Like, I feel like sometimes people lie. Like, I really don't know who's telling the truth and if they really are my friend. Because they say they are and they be nice to me, but at the same time, how do you know if they're really being truthful? Because you never know if someone's lying. You just never know. So, people could lie. And they can seem so truthful, but they really are lying. So you never know. Your friends could really not be your friends. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below any more questions you guys have for me or any more video ideas. And yeah, subscribe to come in the squeeze. Bye, Dressers.